What's going on, guys? It's Anthony Piles here again, also known as Film Buff 80. Now, it's kind of early in the morning. Did watch a lot of the E3 stuff. This is being recorded on the 15th of June. Um, and I know, yes, I know I look like a hairy beast and I need a haircut. And I will do that soon because I'm really getting tired and hot, warm, because of all this beastness that I'm sporting right now. But let's get into it. Nintendo, of course, showed Zelda. We knew this was going to happen. Everybody knew there's not much surprises going on with Nintendo. Treehouse, they just showed basically Zelda all day. They briefly talked about Pokemon and a few, they showed some gameplay, which was good. But Zelda was like just what they were going to show mainly. And they did. And it was very good what they showed. They showed a lot of good, Zelda could jump, climb. He has new weapons. The environment is so immersive, so vast. The graphics is amazing. Um, I I was surprised it was running on the Wii U and how good it looked. So it's kind of iffy if their decision to wait for the NX for the Zelda game to be released. Um, the only thing I can really say that I didn't like about Zelda game, the new Zelda game, is just the name itself. I didn't like it, but I mean, it's not the worst name, but it's just not the best name either. But I mean, that's not a big deal. I'm just saying. Um, so, but the Pokemon games look good like always, and RPGs, both RPGs, which is always good. I'm an RPG fan. There's some other games that have been released that Nintendo just doesn't talk about. They're not in the limelight because obviously they're gonna bring out the two major games, and or any game that they knew was gonna have some kind of a buzz. Those are the ones they really wanted to just showcase. So if you want to find out more, obviously if you're a Nintendo fan, you're gonna do your research and you're gonna find out there's definitely more games being released. It just they didn't want to talk about them, obviously, um, which is kind of funny. But yeah, they just opt to just talk about the two major ones. Um, there's a lot of backlash. I mean, they got a lot of backlash for the new Metro game, Metro Fusion. Is that what it was called? Or no, I'm mixing that up. Sorry. Something Force. I forget what it was called. Got tons of thumbs down for that game. So it was kind of surprising they didn't even show that. Try to sell it. Try to go with it. I mean, that's what they made. They should just, like, went with it. Just showed more of it. See if people started to slowly grow to like it. But no, obviously they didn't. They felt that it was really not. The community didn't really like it and whatnot, which is understandable. I mean, it's definitely a game that the community didn't want. So it kind of shows in the trailer itself that they're the way they voted everything. Also, I just want to talk briefly about what I think overall the game industry, how it's gonna change in the next few years. I say for the next 5 to 10 years, we'll definitely know if VR is gonna take off. I mean, the technology is here now, though the uh, the components and the accessories are very expensive at the moment. I mean, I wouldn't say they're extremely expensive. They're pretty expensive though. Like you would literally have to spend $800, made and if you're talking about PC, it's gonna probably you could probably save $200. You could probably spend $600 and still get about the same range as what Sony and Microsoft are trying to go with VR. Now NX is going to be very interesting. I don't know where they're going to go with things, but the rumors just sound very interesting. So of course I'm very intrigued, and I don't even have a Wii U. I never even had a Wii, but I probably will eventually get a Wii. I don't think, and probably I'll even get a Wii U eventually, just to play these games that are available and stuff like that. And I'm a huge fan of the GameCube, so there's just a lot of games that I missed out, and I probably will start to check out the back library and see what's up with that. And I mean, most they're very cheap nowadays. Those consoles, both consoles are very cheap. Um, uh, Never, but I have more experience with the Wii, but the Wii U I have no experience with. So and the NX and the 3D and the 3DX, 3DX, 3 the 3D XL or the 2D whatever handhelds. Have no experience with them yet because I haven't bought them either. So just looking forward to maybe I'm a guy that either I am an early adopter or I'm a late adopter. When it comes to gaming, I'm more of a late adopter. At least in the last few years, I have been. Before, I was more of an early adopter. So it's only because it's overwhelming, the games and the consoles and all this stuff you gotta follow when it comes to this stuff. But I do enjoy myself, and I think that overall there's some positive things and there's some negative things that are happening in the gaming community and the gaming industry, like incomplete games, expensive. Like I said, it's expensive hobby. It's it's overwhelming. That's another thing, and it's also changing, which makes a lot of older gamers uncomfortable. It's changing rapidly, and it's definitely evidence with the way there's it seems to be like the gaming industry wants to go a certain way and the gamers want to go it. Certain gamers, there's a split between gamers. Certain gamers want it a certain way and certain gamers want it another way. Like I said, I'm a big physical guy. I want my physical consoles. I want my physical media. And slowly, surely, yes, I have been consuming digitally video games, music, and movies more, streaming movies more, and all that stuff. But is that the ideal way? I would, if I had the room and I had the money, I would always buy everything physical, and I would always just go physical with things. It would not be a problem. But since obviously I'm not rich, I have to do what I have to do to get, what I want. Just get the entertainment as fast and as convenient and as cheap as I need it to be. And that's like most gamers, they're in that situation. And even though the gamers that are blessed that they got money like that, they got room like that, and they're on YouTube and they're and people, I don't see why people. Of course, some gamers are both trying to look impressive because they have all this stuff, and then some are not. They just happen to be lucky and have that situation that they're in. So I always didn't understand when people certain gamers complained about, oh, why you're being such a uh, you know, you're you're boasting that you own this all this stuff. I was never really jealous of any gamer, and I just enjoy the gaming community, especially in YouTube. It has changed a lot for the worse, but it's still pretty good for what it is. I mean, it's evolved and it's changed a lot, but still a very decent gaming community on YouTube and in Twitch as well. I mean, I'm starting to get into the Twitch community as well. I met several people on Twitch. I don't have as much content on Twitch. I don't do anything on Twitch at the moment. I am doing stuff on other platforms like Periscope. I've tried that one a bit, but I'm more politically, I have more political stance on Periscope. I'm doing a lot of more political stuff on there. I do occasionally do some crypto stuff there, and but you know, YouTube is my home. It's where I started out. It's where I started making videos. So I really enjoy being here. But it has changed a lot. So I know I didn't want it to make it a YouTube thing, but hey, hope you enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up. I don't want to make this video too long. Do what you have to do. Please give me some feedback. Let me know if you enjoy these videos. I know they're the lowest production I can give you right now. But I said, like, eventually, if I do get lucky and I start actually having a paying gig, a regular paying gig, a regular paying job, things would definitely improve quality wise. It's just a matter of money. So I'll see you guys later. And if you do want to support me, really support me, get into Bitcoin. It'll change your life, and you could probably help me out, because I do enjoy the way things are going with fiat and digital currency, where that war is going right now. And I hope that digital takes over in that sense. But in the other sense, like I told you, in video games and technology, I definitely, and physical media, I definitely want it to keep it physical. So I'll see you guys later, and keep gaming, obviously. So